How we doing, everybody? Can you hear me? Do we have the comms? What's up, Mal? I gotta do my thing here. How we doing, everybody? I'm gonna pop a couple shares. We got 3 people up in here. It is Foodie Friday. Dan, what's up? Everybody, how's it going? I'm gonna pop in here. Make sure I can follow along. We're going solo tonight, chat. Val's at happy hour. She's enjoying herself. She had a long week. So, it's just me and the kids tonight. That's Malibu and you guys. Hope everyone's having a great day. 1 second here. Eric with the like, Dan with the like. You guys rock. How's your guys' Friday going so far? Dan, what'd you put for the what did you put for the poll? What are you guys' poll reactions so far, chat? Rob coming with the like. What's up, Rob? You guys ready for some cooking? I want to do kind of a fast one because I really want to get on the game. Zach coming with the like as well. That's me. How's everybody doing? Talk to me, people. How we doing? 2 people in here. I'm going to pop a couple shares here, chat. We're going to be on our way. And, yeah, let's do it. We got 3 people up in here. We'll pop a couple streams, a couple shares. You guys know how it is. And then we'll be on our way, and we can. I need a little help here, chat. Need help. We got 4 people in here. Rob, stop hitting a like and share. About to go get a fresh haircut. Rob, what are you gonna get, man? What's your style? Duck is the most underrated, says Horgan. What up, Horgy? Horgy with the share and the like. Thank you so much, Rob. Also with the share. Appreciate you guys. How we doing, everybody? Horgan, what's your favorite duck recipe? Thank you, Horgan, for the like. I mean, are you gonna say the Diego's duck hash? Cause that, I don't know if that's allowed. All right, so I had like always, short and lined up. You do a fade, Rob? You do a fade? All right, chat. So what we're doing tonight, I didn't know what to do. I thought what we would do is make a little bit of rice. I'll teach you the best way to make rice if you're using a rice maker. If you're not using a rice maker, you're not doing yourself. You're doing yourself a disservice. We're gonna do some sautéed broccoli, and then I wanted to show the different ways we can kind of showcase the pork loin. We've done oven roasted pork loin before. I'm gonna make pork medallions, right? And so if you want something a little more tender than typically like pork chops, what you're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to break down this medallion. It's very simple. We're gonna do a nice dry rub. We're going to sear it, and then I need you guys in the chat to help me figure out what kind of sauce we're going to do. You know, I was thinking maybe a balsamic glaze. We got to figure it out. I need your guys' help, and I'm going to show you how I go through this process. Dan's already at Michelle. What up, Michelle? McGill's up in here. What up, McGill? 14 comments. Let's see how many comments we get in the first hour. Yes. So what we got right here is your standard pork loin. Very nice, very tasty, very underrated. Very affordable, chat. McGill, what was your answer to your poll, chat? McGill. Everyone, let me know. Pork, chicken, or duck? I'm going to say, I think pork's the most underrated. John Salvage is in here. Thank you, McGill, for the double like. Chris coming in with the like. What's up, Chris? We got 8 people up in here. Y'all, you guys ready to cook? All right, so a couple things here. We got to talk about. I've McGill come with the double like. It's hard. Bear with me. Pork, says Rob. All right, I agree. I also go to pork. McGill coming in with 100 stars. Let's get a hashtag Dr. McGill. Connor Bailey's in here. Yo, Chef Rozen, what's good? What's up, Connor? Dude, saw your Instagram posts. Awesome. Oh, McGill's just throwing stars now. All right, chat. So, blueberry glaze. Ethan, dude, you're a piece of work every time. McGill's just throwing those stars, chat. If you guys haven't done so yet, smash those like buttons. Ethan's coming in with 100 stars. McGill's coming with 100 stars. Oh my gosh. You get a hashtag Ethan, a hashtag McGill up in here. Alright, so what I want to talk to you about first is I never liked rice. I'm a white boy at heart, 100%. As you know, I've married Val. Val is 100% Colombian. She moved here from Colombia when she was 11. So, in my experience with Val, I've learned that I have been missing rice all of my life. I never knew. I never knew. Ethan with another 100 stars. The kid's on fire. The kid is on fire. Let's get a hashtag Ethan. I'll do it. I'll do it right here. Hashtag Ethan. Hashtag McGill. Alright, so this rice maker over here, you can see in the background, it's white, it's right here. It's cheap, it is so easy to use, and I'll tell you exactly how to use it right after these messages. Cue the ad. I'm just kidding. Yo, Fusco, what's up? Rice is great, you weirdo. Not everyone knows that. Not everyone knows that, Fusco. Alright, so what I've already done is, so the key is when you get rice, you really want to wash your rice. I've already done it. I'm going to show you guys right here. So this is the rice. It's already been washed. The reason you want to wash it is because rice is actually kind of dirty. So you're going to want to take your rice bowl. Now, if you want to stay in here, over there. Over there. Thank you. Alright, so you're going to pour your rice into your rice bowl. Alright. Now, it's very simple, chat. Never, ever worry about Fusco with that like thing, Fusco. Alright, so it doesn't matter how much or how little rice you put in here, chat. It is always 1.5 times the water. So I have 1 cup of rice. I have 1.5 cups of water. Shocking. I know. We're doing big things here. You will not get this kind of entertainment and culinary knowledge anywhere else. Someone tag Gordon Ramsay. Bet you he can't make rice like this. That was a joke. Okay, now this is just, I always taught, you always throw a little bit of oil in here, like a bartender. You're going to throw a little bit of salt in here, eye test. If you do want to measure it, I'd say half a teaspoon. You put it right in there, you put the top on, you press the cook button, and that's it. Perfect rice every time, chat. So how much water for 5 cups? That's easy. It's 5. Plus 2.5, which is 7.5. John coming in with another 50 stars. Unbelievable. Alright, chat. We had 8 people up in here. Alright, next. Have you used chicken broth for rice? Game changer, Ethan, I have. I've even gone even further and put like different ingredients in there. I kind of like the plain rice, and then we can change it from there. Ha ha ha. Interesting. Who makes 5 cups of rice, Fusco? Okay, so what I'm going to do with the basic seasoning, I wouldn't do this, you can do salt and pepper for this. Right here, I'll show you on this screen so it's a little easier to see. Right here we have our pepper, just fresh ground pepper, little smoked paprika, garlic powder here. Bailey Shelton with the like, what up Bailey? We have a little cumin here, cumin's underrated, it's in a lot of different cuisines, and then we have just regular salt all in the middle. We're going to mix this up. So this is going to be this is a traditional seasoning. So the salt and pepper is standard. The garlic gives, you got to add a little bit of garlic. I like cumin, it adds a nice earthiness, and then you get a little bit of that smoked paprika to really give it a nice little flavor. Ever made moon rice? McGill has, I taught him how that. Never do that, just do an eyeball, and it comes out perfect every time, Fusco. I mean, I love rice, dude. Yeah, I mean, you seem to like a lot of good stuff. Okay, so we've mixed up our rub. What we're going to do is, we also have some broccoli. Already washed it. Only the best. Only the best. McGill, tell everyone, I know the answer, but tell everyone what the secret ingredient to moon rice is. I know it. Do you guys know it? Ladies and gentlemen, how many people in here know how to break down rice? I just lost a whole piece. You see that? I'm in shambles without Val, chat. Shambles. Malibu's here, but she's not very helpful. Is everyone staying hydrated? How's everybody's Friday? Alright. See this stalk? See this? Done. See ya. We don't need it. Okay? Just break down the trees, chat. It's not hard. See? Look at this. Breaks it down itself for you. Done. 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 As Gordon Ramsay would say, beautiful. Oh, beautifully done. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Done. Look at that. Beautiful. The same thing over here. We're just going to cut right along the lines. The broccoli already shows you where it's going, chat. Also, please never cut towards you. Okay? Always cut away from you. I don't want anyone to hurt themselves trying to recreate this masterpiece. Okay? You got the big slices, who cares? Just cut it right open. Okay? Done. Done and dusted. Done and dusted. So, it's times like this where I need Val because I cannot see what people are saying. Need butter for everything. What are we putting butter on, Dan? All right, chat. That is cut. We're gonna get our pan. Very simply. We're gonna turn it on high, in between medium-high heat. We're gonna dress it with a little bit of olive oil. Always pour on the outside, never in the middle. We got 11 people up in here, chat. If you guys haven't liked that stream, please do me a favor, like the stream. #1 chef in Verdansk that streams. I'm not gonna say the #1 chef in Verdansk altogether because that would be rude. And also, Stale Biscuit plays Warzone and he's not a streamer, so I have that little loophole there for myself. 1 second, I got some water here. I don't know what this is. Roma! Roma! Adam, what's up? Roma, this is my birthday dinner. What are you having tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday. Adam, how's it going? Roma, how's it going? Alright, so our rice is cooking. We have our broccoli. We're going to wait for the oil to warm up. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic to the broccoli because that's how I roll. You always got to do a little chop. I always keep these. Madison Sky with the like. What up, Madison? I always keep these really big things of just minced garlic. It's so easy to have. It's a lot easier. And when you cook as much as I do, it's so much easier. My wife makes the best rice, not in a rice maker. Rob, Val's mom makes it with not in a rice maker, and it's amazing. I can't. I'd rather not. Connor says, I noticed when I do the heart reaction, it doesn't do the animation, dude. Only when it changes to thumbs up. Very interesting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got 57 comments already. We are on fire. Sean with the Rozen. Sean, what's up, brother? Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have not heard, me and McGill are co-hosting Custom Games Monday at 6:30. I know Perp does a ton of them, but you know what? We never get a chance to do it. And we just said, you know what? We're just going to pick Monday and we're going to have a blast. So if you guys are interested, check out my page, check out McGill's page. We have a little event already set up. Hit the attending button or you're interested. See you guys there. All right, so this is warming up. While we're over here, we're going to break down I'm going to show you how to make the medallions. It really depends. Thank you so much, Mr. Butt, Miss Butt, for the like. I'll be there. I work double Monday. No, Sean, that can't be right. I'll be there. Dan, can't wait to see you. Get in there and stream snipe me. Exactly. All right, chat. So this is pretty much hot enough. We want to add our garlic for probably a minute. It cooks pretty fast, okay? So don't overdo it. Rob, calling sick? Yes. Malibu, excuse me. Is this your area? We've spoken about this. We've had conversations about this. This is Dad's area. This is Papa's area. You don't come over here. Up. You stay right there, young lady. Chat, is it weird that I talk to my dog like a human? I'll be watching, but I won't be able to join in. Sean, you're breaking my heart, brother. You're breaking my heart. All right. So we put our garlic in. We're going to spread it around evenly. As you can see, you can hear the little sizzle. So we're going to cook this. Let us cook for about 30 to 45 seconds. We'll throw our broccoli in. Broccoli takes a little bit longer to saute than to bake. Well, it's faster to bake, but it's a longer process than sauteing other vegetables. You really got to break it down. I talked to my dog like it's 2. All right, Chad. Hey, if you guys haven't already, tell me what you guys voted on the poll. What is the most underrated protein? Now, but what is the most underrated protein in your opinion, man? Yeah. Perfect. All right, so are we ready? All right, I can already smell the garlic. We're gonna throw our broccoli in. Simply, beautifully, as our boy Gordon would say. Okay. Mix it all in, and then we're going to top it with a little bit of oil. I know it seems like a lot, but it takes a lot of oil to break down this broccoli. So again, we're going to do medium heat. Just mix it up a little bit just to get the garlic everywhere. Let that sizzle over medium-high heat, chat. I can't express that enough. You do not want to cook it, overcook it. Broccoli is just like meat. If you cook it too fast, it'll not cook through. Michelle coming with the followage. You've been following me for 139 days. Let's get a hack. All right, round of applause for Michelle. Appreciate the love, Michelle. I know, Doc. I'm highly upset. Roma's watching. Roma, what are you having for dinner? Okay, we're gonna break this pork loin down. It's very simple. You're gonna take the pork loin. I'm gonna bring it over here so you guys can see it. Air coming in. Food, food, food. I'm eating biscuits and gravy and hash browns and eggs. Eric, what is going on here? What's going on here? You're having breakfast for dinner, you son of a beep? I need the beep button. Rome coming with the college, 107 days. I'm having air for now. That's not acceptable. Not acceptable. Intermittent fasting is breakfast, not dinner. Don't even think about it, young lady. Let's get a hashtag air in the chat for the 500 stars. Alright, chat, so what I'm doing is, I'm bringing down a little bit of the extra fat here. I'm bringing my phone over so I can read it. I apologize for not facing the camera. I want you guys to see how I break this down. Ethan, I just got the new pellet grill, smoked and stuffed pork tenderloin, wrapped in bacon. Woo! Breakfast is the best. Breakfast is so good. Breakfast is so good. So I'm just cutting off a little bit of this fat, chat. You can see it. You don't need to. I kind of like to. I like a clean cut. So just get a small little paring knife. Cut off the fat. You can save the fat if you want. I don't typically. Can you guys hear me okay? I know I'm not really facing the mic. There we go. Tomorrow, okay. Alright. Alright, so what we're going to do is you probably want, it can go as thick as you want here. I like to go probably about, so this is 1 inch, chat. My knuckle to my fingernail is 1 inch. So we'll do about, we want these to be juicy, so I'll do about 2 inches. Okay? We're going to make these uniform. This looks really good. This is going to be good. This is going to be juicy. You can make these thin cutlets if you want. You can do whatever you want. So this is what we're looking at. 2 pieces, like that. Really good. I'm going to measure this again. So these are like basically medallions. And the reason why I'm using pork right now is just because I want it to make it relatable to so many people. The thing about pork is that there's always a sale for pork. It's pretty inexpensive and you can do a lot of amazing things with it. I already smell the broccoli, I already smell the garlic, so make sure you're constantly watching the broccoli. Alright. Alright, so we have our fat trimmed. We're doing great. I'm watching the chat. I wish I could afford to, my man. Sean, you're a good guy. You're a great guy, brother. Alright, so we have our little medallions right here. We're going to zap it with a little bit of olive oil. Nothing too much. We just want the dry rub to stick. Alright? Done. Okay? We're just, a little glistening there. Girls don't sweat, they glisten. Alright? Same thing with this. We don't want to douse it. Okay? We just want a little bit so our pre-made rub, which is right over here, we're just going to apply it nice and generously. Pat it down. Pat it down. I can smell it. It's going to work really well. I really recommend this blend for any protein. I know some proteins, maybe not fish, but it really is universal. That's why I wanted to use it, so you guys could use this. This is a great barbecue rub if you want a mild rub. You could absolutely use this as a base and tweak as you see fit. If you want to make it more barbecue-y, all you would do, Chad, is add some brown sugar and maybe some chipotle. Done. Or maybe some ground mustard. That goes a long way. Alright, I'm just going to drizzle a little bit on here. Ideally, if you have like a shaker, that's the best way to do it. And I'll show you what that looks like. And so I'm just kind of showing it all around. All around. Okay. Alright, so you guys can see it's well seasoned. I glisten. I know you do, brother. I know you do. Joe Costco, you going to be on later, mate? Okay? It's all nice and rubbed. Give you a nice little photo shot right there. Beautiful. Alright. As you guys can see behind me, the steam is coming out. Our rice cooker is killing it. Just wash my hands, chat. I just messed with raw meat. Always wash your hands when you're real with raw meat, raw egg. Anything like that. It's very important to stay healthy and clean when you're cooking. It's also important to clean while you cook. Okay? Chat, another reason I talked about the oil in the broccoli is that the broccoli just soaks it up. Yes, sir, I will be. All right, yo, let's get the games right off the bat. Is Purple hosting customs tonight? All right, chat. Our broccoli's looking good. It's vibrant. I want it to. It's still not really cooked, right? It's cooking really fast, so I'm gonna add a little more oil because it's gonna absorb it. Okay, let's cook our pork because we gotta let it sit a little bit. Logan's in the chat. What up, Logs? Okay, so we're gonna get the little baby. You can use any pan you want. I like this little pan. It's a little non-stick. These pans I got off Amazon, believe it or not. Really good deal, and they're really nice. Thank you so much for that like. I have no idea. Last I heard, he was, but not entirely sure. All right. Well, either way, if you want to play, let's do it. Just to start off the night. I'll probably be done around 8. Okay. So we want to get this hot. We want to get this really nice and hot. So I'm going to put it over medium-high heat. And we're going to use a little bit of olive oil. What I'd recommend is it depends on your pan, but if you're using a good pan like this, go ahead and put the olive oil in a little bit early. You want it to warm up. And just enough to cover the pan. You guys can see this. We don't want it, we're not deep fat frying this. We just want a little bit. See how it kind of covers the whole bottom? Just like that. And you see why I keep messing with this. It's because it drives me nuts, but our stove is like uneven. It drives me nuts, chat. Drives me nuts. We got 85 comments already. We're on fire. Madison, really digging the vibe. Madison, thank you so much. Tune in every Friday at 7. We're doing this. Chat, we've done this for how many weeks now? 2 months now? I love this. This is easy for me. This is easier than Warzone for me. I do this every day. I have years of cooking experience from working with my mom. So once we get this ready, it's going to hot. You're going to feel it. Never, don't worry about hurting yourself. Really digging the vibe. Madison, what are you having for dinner? Alright, I'm going to just keep stirring this broccoli up. We want it to be nice and crispy. We want to get a little color on it, so just make sure it's getting the love it needs. We're going to have a really nice sear on this. That's so important. Madison coming in with the notify. Thank you so much. Let's follow suit, chat. Please, if you haven't done so yet, type in !notify. Let's see if we can get a little notify train going here. It'd mean a lot to me. It'd mean a lot to everybody who supports the stream. I am so thirsty. Good thing I'm hydrated. Cheers. Cheers to everyone. Happy Friday. Delicious. Delicious, delicious, delicious. That's just water, chat, but I love water. One of the perks of having a kidney transplant is I get to drink all the water I want. I probably drink anywhere from 64 to 128 ounces of water a day. Pretty good. Alright, chat. We gotta wait for this to get warm. How do you know when it's warm, chat? How do we know when a pan is ready? Mad's having homemade crispy chicken salad with apples, craisins, and raspberry vinaigrette. Man, why aren't you giving a little show on that? That sounds great. Tell me about the crispy chicken. What kind of chicken is it? Is it chicken breast, chicken thighs? Is it, when you say homemade crispy chicken, are you breading it? Like a cutlet, or is it more like fried chicken? That sounds really interesting. Alright, chat, our rice is done. We're going to let it sit. I just heard it. It makes a little popping sound. Our broccoli, we're still tending to it. Like I said, we don't want to leave it alone too long. It's already getting some great color. I don't know if you guys can see this. Moving the water. Right here. See that nice little color? Oh, not bad. So we want that, not all of it. Alright, so, again, chat, always remember, if your pan is smoking, it's way too hot. Way too hot. Way too hot. Take it off the heat. We haven't got to that point yet. I can usually tell it's pretty hot. A little of that. Summer vibe salad, 100%. That sounds really good. I want this to be really hot, chat. If your pan isn't hot, it will not sear. Okay, what happens if it not sears? You're just going to cook it, right? And it's not going to get that effect that you want. Why do you want to sear it? Does anyone know why you want to sear this pork loin medallion? And steak and other things. But why is it so important to sear meat? Yes, it tastes good, but there's a reason for it. There's an absolute reason for it. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to think about it. If not, I'll tell you. Madison, I try to start the weekend with a healthy meal. Great call, especially as we get into the summer party months. 100% agree with that. And I like it. I like it a lot. Hopefully this is healthy. Alright. This is doing what good? We're doing good here. Trapping the flavor, Dan says. Dan, you are right. The reason you want to sear meat, chat, is because what it does is you're searing, you're literally burning it, right? But it's not burnt, right? But it's the essence of burning. And what it does is it basically is burning off all the little holes that are, tiny little holes. And it's searing and it's trapping in the flavor, but more so the juices. Okay? If you don't sear it, it'll still be good, but it won't be the same. So it's really important to get that sear because pork loin and pork in general, pork cutlets, pork medallions, they have so much flavor and so much water, right? And so you want to make sure that you keep that in there. So I'm going to take a little one. We're going to sear it. Alright, you see that? That already started to bubble a little bit. See that? It's still not even hot enough, chat, believe it or not. I'm going to turn it up a little more. It's doing what it's supposed to, but we're going to do a little bit more. Jason, sorry I'm late. Jason, you are not late, my friend. We're going to be doing this all night. Jason with the like and the share. The kid's cracked, everybody. Dan, what is the desired cooking temperature? That is a great call. Okay, Dan. Ladies and gentlemen, does anyone know the appropriate temperature for cooking pork? What is the safe cooking temperature for cooking pork? Does anybody know? I know. I'm just going to pull it up here so you guys know. Alright. Anyone know? What's tonight's dish, Rozen? Jason, we're having seared pork medallions, kind of cut out of a pork tenderloin. We're going to have some sauteed broccoli with a little bit of lemon, some fish. 165-ish, Dan. That's actually not true. If you read this, you can't read it. It's 145. 145. Brad Land's coming in with 155. What up, Brad? Brad, do me a favor. Type in exclamation point notify. You will not regret it, buddy. All right, so this is definitely hot enough now. I'm going to throw my second piece in. And we're going to leave that be. We're going to leave that be. All right, we're going to check. We're cleaning up as we go, chat. A chef always cleans as he goes. It makes life so much easier. All right, we got 6 people up in here. Already up to 97 comments. 99 comments now. Exclamation notify. It's that easy. Jason knows. Rozen is the man. Hit that notify. Yes, McGill. All right, chat. So, I need your help now. This is when I need your help, okay? This is what I'll show you guys my thought process, right? He can cook and bean people. I absolutely can. I want to make a sauce for this, chat. I want to make a sauce for this pork dish. What are you guys thinking? And I'll show you how I break it down. What would you guys want to make for this? Okay? You don't have to give me a recipe. Give me a flavor. Give me an ingredient. What do you think would go well with seared pork loin, rice, and broccoli? And I'll tell you what I think. But give me some ideas. Maybe we'll do a little challenge here. What do you guys think? Throw some stuff out there. Let me know what you think. I'm going to check on our broccoli. Oh, yeah. And we're getting a nice sear in this, chat. It's beautiful. I didn't season this at all, by the way. We do that later. You season broccoli, it's going to burn off. The same goes with a lot of vegetables and a lot of foods. Obviously, the meat is, particular. I got to turn this off real quick, chat, because it's messing up my flow game, my heat. Okay, so white vinegar, says Jason. That's a good idea. White vinegar. Okay, anybody else? McGill, I know you're in here. What else you got, brother? We're killing it right now. We're on fire. Okay, I can already feel the heat. So our broccoli's coming along really nicely. You can see we got some color here, we got some color here. Wish I could switch closer. There we go. So we're gonna keep moving this around. Make sure it gets all the edges. It's looking really good. We're gonna fish it with lemon at the end. No need to do it beforehand. We're gonna let our pork really sear. Okay, we don't want to turn it unless we have to. Okay, we don't flip it until we start to see a little sear on the side. Brad says Italian. Okay, wine vinaigrette. Wine vinaigrette. We got Italian. Okay, okay. So wine vinaigrette. Italian is good with broccoli too. That's absolutely true. Italian dressing. Okay. All right. I'm thinking the wheels are turning. So what do I think of when I think of a wine vinaigrette? I think of like a red wine vinaigrette. A white wine vinaigrette could work. Italian. When I think of Italian, I don't necessarily go to dressing. I'm thinking more of a balsamic vinaigrette maybe. That kind of coincides with both. Cook that down, reduce it. We could do that. I have a balsamic glaze. Does anyone know the difference between balsamic glaze and balsamic vinegar? That's the sound we want. You guys hear that? You guys hear that? That's the sound we want. Red for sure. 100% red. 100% red. All right. Anyone want to step out of the box here, chat? You know, let's push ourselves. Let's push ourselves. What would be really interesting? What would be really hard to integrate with? Jordan Hadley with the like. Jordan, what's up, brother? What time are you getting on, Jordan? Balsamic glaze is sweet. It is sweet, Jason. So basically, balsamic vinegar, right, is the vinegar, right? It's sharp, it's tart, it's filled with acidity, whereas the balsamic glaze has been cooked down and slowly reduced, right? And it's a thick, almost like a syrup, and it's full of flavor and sweetness, and it's really good. It's really good, and it's a natural pairing for pork, mainly because of the sweetness offsets kind of the tenderness of the pork. So I'm going to give this a flip. I know it's ready. It's been on for about 5 or 6 minutes. All right, nice. So it's a little hot. I'm going to turn it down. We got the sear we want. Look at that, chat. That looks burnt. It's not. Trust me. 100% it's not burnt. So I'm seeing the pan smoke a little bit, chat, so I'm just going to take it off. Sometimes when you're cooking like this, right, you want to increase the heat like I wanted to. Just reduce the heat or turn it off. I'll turn it off. I'm going to let it sit here. It's going to be still hot. We're going to let that cool down a little bit. Okay? All right, so our broccoli's doing good. It's almost done. We're going to tweak that a little bit when we need to. All right, so what about, so we got balsamic. I want to fly out and be a guest cook Friday's foodie stream. Everyone's welcome, chat. Everyone's welcome. All right, so balsamic. We have balsamic. We have like wine, red wine vinaigrette. Okay. What else we got in here? I got Tabasco. I have mint. I have ginger. I have ketchup. I have ranch. I have teriyaki blend. I have sriracha. I have sweet and sour sauce. I have mustard. Right. So we have a lot of things that we can make out of this. I have sour cream, which we already spoke about in past streams, how sour cream is an unbelievable tool in making sauces and dressings because it masks whatever, it doesn't mask, it adapts whatever flavor you add to it. It's a very great conductor of flavor, but also adding a nice richness and thickness and lightness. Jason likes the ginger idea. I like the ginger idea too. Maybe there's something here we can do with ginger and balsamic. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? This is what I think about. So when I'm thinking about a sauce, I'm thinking about one thing, okay? I'm thinking about what flavor am I going for? Not an ingredient, not a recipe. I'm thinking, okay, so I have lemon here. All right, so that's acidity, okay? I know this is gonna be earthy with a tiny bit of smokiness because of the paprika and the cumin, right? So we have a little bit of citrus, we have a little bit of earthiness. So how do we tie that together, okay? I kind of like the ginger idea. We could go Asian here. We could go Asian here for sure. Alright, so why don't we experiment? Okay, so what would we do here? Taylor Christian says, I had no idea you did this. This is amazing. Thank you so much, Taylor. Taylor, let's see that followage. Exclamation point followage, dude. You've only been a follower for a little while, but dude, your input has been amazing. P&G says, Jordan, dude, did you see, dude, you had that one game where you guys won? We had 10 and 12 kills. Great game. Great game, dude. Great game. All right, so our pan is cooled down. Put it back on, medium heat. I guarantee you there's probably color here, chat, because of how hot the pan was. Look at that. Look at that. That is perfect. Look at this. Okay? We're just going to flip it. You want to cook all 4 sides, chat. Again, we want temperature 145, chat. 145. That's what we're going for. We fried last night? Yeah. Yeah, you did. You should make some clips of that, brother. Madison with the followage. 8 days, Taylor. Madison with the 21 days. Yo, Jordan, what's your followage, man? Sweet and sour orange. Okay, okay. All right. I think we're all kind of committed now just to push the boundaries and go Asian here, right? Which is not typical for this dish. Okay, so I'm just going to bring out some ingredients and we're going to talk about it. So when you think Asian, what are we thinking about, right? Okay, so, all right, here we go. I have, right, where is it? I got some sesame seeds. I have red sweet chili. I have sriracha. I have, what else do I have? I have ginger. Fresh ginger. I have Korean marinade. What else? Anything else, chat? I'm looking. I think we're good. Oh, I got some more ginger here in case I don't want to use the other one. Okay. Broccoli. Let's toss our broccoli. Jason with the followers, 21 days as well. You and Madison are twins. Okay, so we have some soy sauce. You always think soy sauce. We have sesame oil. Sesame oil is a huge part of Asian cooking that is, the percentage of it used, like the actual physical amount, is minuscule. Madison coming in with a little. Ladies and gentlemen, the stickers are underway, chat, and there's going to be some cooking ones for sure. I can't leave that out, chat. Okay, so I'm going to flip this. I can know this is going well. Oh, this is so good, chat. Looking really good. Tasty. Okay. How's our broccoli doing? I think our broccoli's done. Almost done with this. Okay. So let's make a dish. Let's make a marinade here. Let's make a sauce. We're going to get a little crazy here. So when you're combining flavors, 21 Twins, it was a chef. It is a chef, I know, I can see it, perfect. So when we're talking about mixing, it could be whatever, cuisines, recipes, right? They all stem and they can be paired and meshed together by one ingredient, okay? You just gotta know what those ingredients are, right? So when I'm thinking about balsamic glaze, right? I'm thinking about balsamic glaze. I'm just going to take this off the heat. That's done. I'm going to let it sit there. Balsamic glaze is sweet. Okay? How do we incorporate that with Asian? Okay? Asian can be very sweet as well. Okay? So this is how I'm going to start it up. I'm going to make sure my ginger is good. I'm going to smell it. It smells great. All right, so we're going to start with some ginger. Okay? I'm ballparking this, chat. I've never made this before. It's just what I do. Okay? We have some ginger here, nothing too much. This is puree, fresh puree ginger. You get at the store, it's huge. Okay, we're gonna add some sesame oil. I'm not even kidding, I wasn't kidding. Here's the dish. Here's how much sesame oil I was gonna put in. Okay, ready? You guys can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how strong this stuff is, chat. One of these little vials will last you at least a year, depending on how much you cook it. All right, so we have our ginger, we have our sesame oil, and I'm just going to throw in the balsamic glaze right now. I'm going to throw it in now because I want to see where this is going to take us. Okay? This might be good on its own. A ginger balsamic sauce, that sounds really good. The ginger's light, fresh, add the sweetness. Sounds good to me. I like to use a chopstick. Yaniv's in here. Yaniv, what up? Like the stream, brother. That's how the best meals are made, from the heart and never planned. I love that. So look at this, chat. I've never done this before. It's taken a really cool form. It's almost like a gelatin. Really thick. Really cool. I'll tell you what it smells like. Wow. I mean, we might be onto something. All right, so it's really thick. We're going to have to thin this out. That's fine. It's fine. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of this premium Korean barbecue marinade because I don't want to add soy sauce. Soy sauce is super salty. So what's in this is soy sauce, so a little bit of that, sugar, water, apple puree, pear puree, garlic, pineapple. So a lot of sweet, a lot of different things. So I'm probably going to add about a tablespoon and a half of this. We're going to mix it up. And you know what, chat? The most important thing you can do when you're trying something new is taste it. That's how you know what you want to go. So I have my base here. I know these are my core flavors. Ginger, sesame oil, balsamic glaze, and Korean marinade mix. Okay? So this is how we're going to try it. And then we go from there. Okay, so what am I... Taste the garlic. You know, I don't really taste the balsamic. Actually, the balsamic hits you at the end. That's pretty interesting. Alright, broccoli's done. Turning it off. Let's cut our lemon. We're going to let that sit. We're going to let it get in the acidity of the lemon. Alright, now I'm going to plate that because I don't want this to get too hot. Looks really good. Very excited. Now I'm hungry. Let's go, chat. Obviously, I'm going to plate this, but at the moment, we don't need to. Okay. I'll leave this right here. Right here. You guys can see it. All right, so we can get the thermometer out. I don't need a thermometer. I can do it by touch. It's done. I know it's done. Okay? So, we have our sauce. We want to add a little heat to it. Let's add a little heat to it. We're going to add a tiny bit of sriracha, about a teaspoon. We don't want to overpower it. We just want to taste it. The great thing about ingredients and you know you're using it right is you don't taste it. You don't want to say, oh, there's sriracha in this. You want to say, ooh, there's a little bit of heat in there. I wonder what that is. You don't want it to actually taste it. So just adding the sriracha to that, just from the aromatics, is what we're looking at now, chat. It changes everything. Changes everything, right? So instead of that ginger sweetness, that's in close-up final product, you know it. Now it totally changed the dish. Totally changed it. It smells, it's dynamic, it's sweet, it's spicy, it's hot. Wow, that is good. I just made that up and it is fire. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We are going to we're actually gonna cook it in a little bit. I want to get I was deciding on a couple things, right? Do I want to just mix it in like something like this and just let it coat it and eat it? What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix it in here and I want to cook it a little bit. I want to cook it a little bit so it gets a little seared. Typically when working with Asian ingredients, there's a lot of high sugar content, and so it cooks off and it burns really easily. It's a high burn temp, like a low burn temp. So what it does is it adds a nice little sear. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do, chat. Not all of it. Beautiful. I'm gonna add a little bit at the end. Okay. This is looking really good. Just a little bite is what us cooks call it, right? I don't know. That's a great question. To be honest, I don't know like the proper lingo besides like behind you and stuff like that. So already this looks way better than before. Remember, we still have all the seasoning that we seared it with. It's being very difficult. I just want to make sure it's coated all over before I turn on the heat, chat. Okay. I'm touching it. I'm trying to be nice, I'm trying to be professional, but it's not cooperating. And the only person eating is me. So, it's really good. I'm going to turn the temp on a little bit. I'm going to go medium heat. Okay? Our broccoli's done. I've lemoned it. Now we taste it. Does it need anything else? First of all, look at the char here. Look at this great char. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'll bring it over here. Yeah, you can see the char there. So this is nicely charred. Simple. The only thing I put in here is lemon at the end. Delicious. delicious. So good. So, Yaniva's watching. John comes in with another 50 stars. That's fun I want to eat. Yo, Yaniv, type in ! Notify, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, we already got 130 comments. Killing it. Let's get a hashtag Miguel in here, chat. Okay, let's play. Alright, so look at this reaction, chat. The sauce is bubbling. It's good. So we always want to watch it really close here, chat. We do not want it to burn. So slightly turn it. Oh man, and the aromatics are just flying out of this pan. It smells so good. You're getting the sweetness. You're getting this. This is when I'm getting the sesame oil. You're getting a little bit of the heat from the sriracha. It looks really good. Let's get a good plate out here. We'll use this nice bowl. Okay, we'll start plating. Okay? This is the reaction we're getting. I'm going to bring the camera out for this. I want you guys to see this. There you go. You need. Okay? So see how it's not boiling, it's just bubbling? That's what we want. What we're doing is we're elevating the flavors. We're taking the temperature and we're kind of elevating it and mixing it to it. When you heat up the ingredients, what it's doing is it's causing a chemical reaction. It's just like science. Okay? See how it's starting to take a different form a little bit? So we're flipping. You see this nice crust we have on here specifically? Looks really good. Really good. Alright, we're going to turn this off. That's all we needed. All we needed, chat. We're going to turn it off and put this inside. I literally almost filled that. Okay. I'm going to show you how I want to plate this. I'm just going to carry this around. Sarah, what's up? Alright, so this is our plate. Okay? I wonder if I could do this right here. That'd be so perfect. Is that going to work? It is going to work. Okay, so our rice has been done. I've let it sit. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. It smells really good. Chat, the great thing about rice makers is that once you cook it and you press the button, you can completely walk away. Completely walk away, chat, because what it does is after it cooks, it knows when it's ready. It's a weight pressured thing. I don't even know. It just stays warm. It keeps it warm. You can keep it on all night. All right, so let's start with our rice. I'm going to bring this over. How do I want to do this? So when you think about plating, right, what are we going to think about? All right, we're going to do it all in the middle. Okay, or we're going to do it in segments, right? Rice, broccoli, meat. I definitely want I'm definitely going to slice the pork one because I want you guys to see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do halves. So I'll do half of the dish is going to be rice. The other half will be our broccoli. Okay, we'll take our broccoli, just put it on the outside. Nice and easy, beautifully done, as our boy Gordon will say. Okay, it looks really nice. Not done yet, chat. Okay, so we have this. We're doing great. Let me move this right here. We're gonna clear space a little bit. Again, I have not been doing it great. I am solo, so we're not cleaning up as much as I'd like. What do you guys think, chat? Is this looking good so far? We're getting our baby cutting board here. So this is what I'll say. If you're cooking this right, I probably want to let that pork rest for a little bit, but because we're kind of on a time schedule, we're going to let this roll. Bomb, says McGill. Bomb, he says. Okay. Let's take our first pork loin. Okay. Let's cut this bad boy. Looks fire, says Sarah. Loving his new angle, says Hannah. What up, Hannah? Woo! That is hot. That is cooked perfectly, chat. Perfectly. Come on. Look how juicy this is. Ready? I'm gonna try it. Oh my god. Chat, we just made something. We just made that. There's no name for this sauce. There's no name for this sauce that we just made. I just made it up. Just made it up. Locked in flavor. Yes, that's what we're talking about, Madison. That's why we sear. Oh no. Man down. Camera down. That's right, we're just adjusting. We roll with the punches here, chat. Okay. That. I really want to cascade this a little bit. It's cooked perfectly, chat. I don't need to test it. You guys can test it if you want. Look, there's all the sauce here. Don't waste the sauce. Put the sauce back into it. Because what's going to happen is the sauce is going to drip into the rice. Let's get the other piece. Cut this bad boy. That's why we sear. Let's go, Porgy. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are loving this entertainment, you guys haven't done so yet, hit that like button. If you guys already done it, you guys are awesome. This is cooked so well. I'm literally getting a food boner right now. Alright, so we're almost done, chat. That looks good, right? Okay. Snipes and sears. I like that. Can I use that? Snipes and sears? We're not done yet, chat. Not by a long shot. Right? Because now we gotta talk about presentation. Okay? Adam with the fire. Looks good, Rozen. Looks fabulous, Rozen. Looks really good, okay? Now, we're gonna take our juice that we sauteed it in. That's a nice color. And we're gonna mix it into our marinade. It's gonna add some nice flavors because it was cooked in it. Okay? Here's our marinade, so I put the leftover. It's gonna add a little charred flavor. We're gonna mix it up. We got a little drizzle here. Little drizzle. Okay, we're gonna let that kind of cascade on its own. It's gonna cascade awesome. We got 12 people up in here. What's up, everybody? Rozen, I'll take my plate in the sitting room, thank you. Taylor goes, oh, F yeah. Do haste, you got it, McGill. All right, chat, are we done yet? No, we're not. No, we're not. You know why? It needs one more thing. Sesame seeds. This is gonna make a great looking dish look effing awesome. I'm gonna do this live. We're doing this live. We're gonna do it live, okay? All right, bird's eye view. Gonna go right much in. All right, bird's eye view. I'll get them closer. Just put it over everything. Does this add taste? No, but it looks freaking awesome. It looks freaking awesome. All right, chat. Get your pictures in. Let's do a nice 360 look here, okay? We'll wipe our surface area. Clean up our plate. Okay. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? I'm gonna do a 360 here, okay? All right, now that we've done that, let's take a bite. Take a bite, chat. Get a fork. All right, here we go. Get some rice, get some pork. You buy that at a restaurant. You buy that at a restaurant. Candace says, looks delicious. Love the simple but delicious home cooking. Absolutely. Nita, Liz, Susan, Taylor, I do. All right. Everybody. I'll put this here for now. Let you guys get a picture of that. And while we kind of talk, what do you guys think? Speechless, Jason says. Are you being serious? Now we game. That's what Horgy says. Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone want me to just talk about the process on getting that sauce? On how we came to like choose that sauce? Anyone? Because let me know. Absolutely, like walk us through that. If you missed it, we can talk about it. Any questions at all? Physically cooking, flavor-wise, let me know what you guys have. Please, I want to help. Gotta post a recipe. Real gamer fuel, let's go. Yes, very serious. I mean, congratulations, Zach, on the recent engagement. Thank you, Hannah. Follower exclusive recipes, probably supporter exclusive recipes, Ryan. That's a good idea. Start posting the recipes. Actually, what do you guys think? My mom was saying, because I'm making this all up. Should I make a cookbook? I'm gonna play this later and write the recipe. That'd be great, Jason. I should probably make a cookbook, right? Rozen's cookbook. Sarah, what's in the sauce? So the sauce was some pureed ginger, a little bit of sesame oil. We added some balsamic glaze, a little bit of Korean barbecue marinade. And what else did we add, chat? Ooh, a little bit of sriracha. And that's it. That's it. That's all we did. Yes, make a cookbook. Taylor, do you have a grip on your frying pan? Yes, that's a Merc 4 grip. It's better for hip firing. Chat, doesn't need to be said, but if I need to say it, if you're using modern warfare guns, okay, and you want better hip to fire ratio on SMGs, use the Merc 4 grip and the 5 milliwatt laser. If you're using Cold War guns, please use the 5 milliwatt GRU sight and the. Does anyone know the other one? It's better hip firing, yeah. Would pre-orders help? Maybe. I haven't gotten that far yet. Alright, so give me 1 second, chat. I'm not leaving. I'm just putting stuff in the sink now really quick. And let's do, you guys know I'm a good multitasker. Let's try sleight of hand. No sleight of hand. No, we have to go focus. Focus is it, Taylor. We got 10 people up in here. Who's ready to play some Warzone? This looks good. Let's take another bite. Let's just make sure that this is still good, okay? We're going to do like a complete bite, all in. Complete bite. Yellow broccoli, little pork, rice. So, it's interesting we went Asian here. Maybe a grip work for the pan, yes. Ron, thank you for the like. So obviously, like, we just made this sauce on the fly. It goes great with the broccoli. Would I change it? Maybe. Maybe. Mama Hayes is in the chat. Thank you so much for the like, Mama Hayes. How are you day going? We got 13 people in here, chat. Appreciate it. So if you guys just missed it, Foodie Friday, this is what we made. We started with a little bit of pan-seared, sauteed broccoli with finished with a little bit of lemon. Hannah coming in with that like. Thank you so much, Hannah. Simply prepared just rice, made in the rice cooker. How's a little bite come out? Perfect. And then what we have here is we took a pork loin, we made medallions out of it. We marinated it, we dry rubbed it with a little bit of cumin, salt, pepper, smoked paprika, and garlic powder. We let that sear. Then, with the help of the followers and the viewers, we made a sauce completely randomly, like out of the box, just thinking about it. We went with a ginger, sesame oil, sriracha, balsamic glaze is the twist, and a little bit of Korean barbecue marinade sauce. We finished it off in the pan with the sauce and the pork, and then we finished it on top with a little bit of sesame seeds. Delicious. If you guys want to try it out, let me know. I'll help you out any way I can. Also, chat, I have to plug it. Me and McGill hosting Customs Monday night, 6:30. And finally, chat, if you guys like this recipe, okay? If you guys like this kind of content, make sure you guys are following, you have the notifications on. Let's play some Warzone. Bear with me for 60 seconds, real quick. I'm just gonna